it like some sort of festival?
Yeah, it's a concert or something.
You got the blues, jazz fest, you got...
They ain't going there.
No, that's the Grateful Dead concert. This is Butt Naked Fest right here.
Yeah.
It's real, you know?
God. Evidence, some shit happened at the camp. I'm gonna have to report.
She kind of young for the Grateful Dead, because I saw some people up there in costumes with swords and shit.
Yeah.
And they was half naked too.
It's a lot of sodomites going there too, so it's
So maybe it's one of them cosplay things.
Yeah, Comic Cons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. Hey, I've been told you, I've been seeing those. All right, I've been seeing that a lot, man. That is definitely the Khazarian, the mark of the Khazars, man.
Yep.
That same trifling. And so, and in the same part of the world where the Khazars came from.
Yep.
So that's their symbol. All right, that's why he's bothfully wearing it, man.
Yep.
All right. No, and he probably low key, probably one of them soldiers.
Military
You know?
age male.
Yeah. Because all the guys that I've seen wearing them look like him.
God.
All right.
It was this movie I was watching yesterday.
I saw a lady wearing one too, a necklace. She had that necklace on.
It was this movie I was watching yesterday called War of Worlds Annihilation, and it started with a sleeper agent. It was a female, pretty much just talking on the bus, talking to this dude like, man, you should give me a call sometime. And then when you called the number, it detonated like a series of bombs. It just exploded like one of them major buildings in one of the cities.
And it was a chick that kicked it off.
And it was a female.
So
she came like, I want you to hit my line sometime or whatever. Then as soon as he called the number, like 2-3 times, boom, 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 whole downtown. Messed up, man. Like them sleeper agents, they out like the elder just through the spirit.
yeah, because that dude looked like a soldier, man.
Yeah,
Right?
haircut and everything.
He waiting to get that phone call. Then he gonna shave his shit bald. You know?
Take
Yep.
the chain off.
Put on that grease paint.
Yep.
He gonna get in that spirit like that nigga that was it Mickey Rourke? No, the dude who played Buffalo Bill. He was Mickey Rourke's brother in that movie Bullet with Tupac.
Oh.
When Tupac killed the nigga Mickey Rourke, he was a retard. He was in his drawers, he like fucking in his 40s, in his drawers, eating big ass cereal. His mama was taking care of him. Soon as they killed him, but he was a soldier. But soon as they killed his little brother, Mickey Rourke, that shit, snapped. He got that shave, he put on that all black, he suited and booted, he slid from the side of that damn building off a rope, grabbed the nigga Tupac by the back of his head and cut his throat, man, and zipped right up the rope. Motherfucker was retarded the whole movie until they killed his little brother. He snapped and went right back into soldier mode. Walked different, everything. He was a fucking retard in his drawers eating cereal like a 5-year-old. He was fucked up. But when that murder spirit got on him, he went right to that shit. And you gonna see hundreds of thousands of them.
Right. But they came here.
Yeah.
You know, they're here. So you got, you know, and that goes to show you the wisdom of teaming, man. It's done. And it's done because they don't need this place anymore. All right, and they're fighting against themselves.
Yeah.
Because you got half of them that's trying to save America. You got the other half that's trying to bring it down. It's clear that the Democratic Party is down with the NWO, and they're down with depopulation. They're down with depopulation. They want the violence and the chaos to come. All right. They were just talking about how close we are to blackouts and lawlessness. All right. Hence the reason why I talked about the comfort women. Because what you're going to think happens when the lights go out. When the lights go out, it's going to be lawlessness. Complete and total lawlessness. Right? And a lot of, with that video about the comfort women, he also said a lot of the women they were snatching up, they did it to boys too. Right. They were raping boys, they were raping women, and they were raping underage girls. And so they said some of the hadn't even gotten their period yet.
This Esau, man.
And that they became women while they were in captivity, but they were so ruined that even when they became women, they still couldn't get pregnant because they have been drilling them so much, you know. Yeah, and it's funny, all that drilling, and they weren't getting all kind of diseases and shit. That's how you know a lot of these diseases were created in laboratories. All right, they were created in laboratories, but nevertheless, to get back on track, this is what they fear. Their pomp. You can read that again.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Right, and worms, are associated with decay and death. Right, and so not only they're decaying morally, they're also decaying financially. All right, so there's a moral decay in America. At the same time, there's a financial decay in America. And America can't take care of itself, yet it keeps bringing in more people to overload the system.
And sending them money.
All right, and yeah. So if you and well, who's doing this? The Democratic Party, man. And now that's why they're trying to lock up Trump. You know, they're arresting him, and they're just dividing and making the people angry, man. You got Esau all on the internet rapping about Trump. You know, calling out, and the ones that do got skills, they ain't Esau.
That's right.
All right. No, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
What you got? Oh yeah, these about race.
You got something?
Yeah, bring out that Wisdom of Solomon. If they bring that out, bro.
This is I got that Wisdom of Solomon.
It's Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Yeah, and that's us. We're standing in great boldness before them. All right, we're on every mode of social media. Shalom, love you, y'all. At the top. There's no hiding. All right, they know who all of us are, man.
Yep.
Believe me, trust and believe. They know everything about us.
Yep.
All right, they know where we lay our heads. Yep. They know everything.
Yep.
All right, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, they got a war room and they got every face. Right. And them guys who walked away from the truth, now you got no covering because your ass in there too.
You still all right.
You still
on
right. You might get moved to a different list,
Right.
but you still on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Different is that you're not going to have that covering.
Right.
All right? Because everything that we're saying is coming to pass because we're saying the words of Yahweh Bashem Shai. That's right. And these prophecies are just rolling. And we're literally down to the last. This is it.
Yeah.
The last thing on the table is the sea hip.
Yep.
And the third woe. Both of those are happening.
Right.
Literally, it's like they're both happening.
Simultaneous.
Okay. So and then all the chaos and that's gonna come along with those. You know, the fall of society and the lawlessness. All that's at the door, man. This orchestrated famine.
Yep.
Because we're about to not have no food. You know, and they keep throwing it out there how in danger. I heard one of the I forget who this high-ranking government official was, but he mentioned how and this was a report from 2013, I believe.
Wow.
And he said and he said it's even worse now. He said it was 2013, I believe, or 11. It was either, and he said that it only took the wiping out of 23 transformers to shut down all of America. And he said that was an old report because it's even less than that. It's only going to take about 11 to 13. So if they wipe out 11 to 13, them big transformer things,
Yeah.
we got a couple here in Chicago, the really big ones. I guess there's key ones around the nation. If they wipe those out, it shut down the whole country. So he said it don't even take 23, it takes less than that. And they're talking about all these organized groups and, you know, and some people tried to kick it off yet. They already giving you hints. When the Edomites was running around spraying up the boxes, trying to make the blackouts come. So eventually, the lights are gonna go out, the money's gonna crash, the bank cards, nothing's gonna work. It's gonna happen. And it's probably gonna happen just like they warned. It's gonna be a Friday, all right? It's gonna happen on a Friday just like they said. All right?
Good Friday.
And they're gonna tell everybody, hey, everything should be up by Monday. Monday is not gonna be up.
Right.
And then they're gonna have all the news people saying the same thing. All right. And
They
all
gonna give it a Wednesday.
They gonna be saying, they gonna say, yeah, well, they're working on this, and then, yep. And then by that Thursday, by that Wednesday, Thursday, people gonna start acting up. They gonna hit the streets. Then next thing you know, you might hear a loud click or a pop, and all the lights gonna go out.
They're gonna be down with the sickness.
And they ain't coming back on. Right, nigga, right. It's gonna be right. Down with the sickness, let the bodies hit the floor, all that shit. Right? And then a lot of women is gonna the reverse carousel ride.
Yep.
Right? You're not gonna get to jump from pole to pole on the carousel. Yep. Carousel's gonna ride your ass.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
We're gonna keep going. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Yeah. So that's why they lying about all these chariots, man.
Right.
All right. And then now they're trying to say that, you got news reports on the news now, with people calling in saying there's beings walking around in their yards. Now, and then they showing you something you can't really see. Now it's possible that can happen because it is written in the scriptures how the angels were making themselves appear as apparitions and shit. Who know? I mean, but we know that they're not aliens.
Right.
And we know that they don't have no ships that the aliens are moving around. The chariots that the angels are moving around in. They keep putting out these reports, these secret reports. We've been sitting there, we've had this since the 50s and all that. Shut up, man. That's the same type of person. The same people that use pseudoscience. Somebody get that. Try to talk about something being 200 million years old. When they can't even measure, they can't even carbon date anything accurately past 5,000 years, man. Get the fuck out of here. Which makes sense when you understand the real time frame, right? Because the Earth in itself is a little over, is anywhere between 13.5 to 15,000 years old at the most, man.
That's right.
All right, point blank period. And the reason they try to use pseudoscience to control the narrative is because the truth about what really happened in the past is too shameful and embarrassing to the Edomites. All right, and then that would also make the natural selection science, the lie that it is. All right, because if that's the case, if natural selection is the case, then why you have the highest cases of death from skin cancer in the land of Israel and Australia? If you're the chosen, no, you're the chosen twice.
Right.
You're the Lord's chosen, and then you're the chosen out of all mankind because you're the highest on the totem pole. But yet, you can't go in the sun without getting sick.
I'll tell you, body shot, nigga.
Right?
All of those stupid ass.
Right. Got introduced to some Chinese spare ribs.
This is 1 Timothy, to what the elder alluded to. This is 1 Timothy 6:20. It says, "O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science, falsely so called."
What, you don't believe in science?
And oppositions of science, falsely so called.
That's the problem. We do believe in science. Science simply means to know. That's literally what it means.
Knowledge.
You come with hypotheses,
Theories.
all right, and theories,
Yep.
which are not facts. And then you use that platform and speak on it as if it's facts. So you push forward fraudulent things. And then, we're not going to say anything in particular so we don't get hit with medical misinformation. They're looking for any excuse. Esau can't have that. They're looking for any excuse to delete, put a strike on the channel, delete a video. All right?
And that still ain't gonna stop this word, man.
We're gonna be right back.
Y'all
next
keep
week.
striking it. We got 100 pages, nigga.
Get your ass, nigga.
Go ahead. 3 more gonna pop up. And most importantly, it lets you know that we doing our job, starting with the apostles
Right.
and elders on
That's
down.
right.
Because the scripture, you ain't striking the Muslims. You ain't striking the fucking Christianity.
There's way more, there's content out there that is absolutely sick.
Wicked.
All right?
Dark web shit.
There's video, and not even on the dark web, on YouTube.
No, I'm saying it's on YouTube, but it belongs on
you
the dark
got
web.
things on YouTube. I saw something, they showing these Hamite women, they breasts is all out.
Yeah.
On regular YouTube.
Yeah.
It's not on parent control or none of that.
I see.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just all kind live births.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Syrian waxes.
Yeah, all that, man.
All
What
that
you call
shit
it?
on
Breastfeeding babies and shit. All right.
That's fucked up.
So, you know we know that's a natural act, but when it's shared with people, it becomes soft porn.
Exactly.
All right, because normally, a woman that's with child, and the child needs to eat right now, they wear the proper clothing so they can put the child and cut. It's a private thing. Then you look like a weirdo. You're trying to, she covered up the baby and you. But if she like this,
Head all over.
you're like, goddamn. Well, shit, I'm hungry too.
Hey, you remember on Be Myself and Irene,
different.
nigga Jim Carrey?
Oh!
You look down, it's Jim Carrey.
I forgot that.
But the point is, right? So because that's nothing sexual about it. But if it's done publicly, then it turns completely sexual. All right? You don't do that, But we live in. I've seen women do it.
It's perverse, man.
I've seen it too. I mean, I've seen some women. I've seen women who properly wear the proper garments and and feed their infant child. But I've seen women just
Ta-da.
Looking for their
Right.
next step, then.
All right.
right. Exactly. So and Esau's lost. Not only has he lost the narrative, though, he's lost control over his own society. See, he's bringing forth his chaos, but he really don't. You can't control chaos.
Well, he's a rat. You backed into a corner.
What's his name told you that in the movie, the first Jurassic Park. Character played by Jeff Goldblum, Dr. Michael, whatever his name was. When he dropped the water on the lady's hand, all right, and then it came down, and then he dropped water in the same spot and went another route. And he was like, chaos. You can't, right, you trying to control it. You got the little droplet. You're right, it's the same drop of water, and it hit the same hands. This time it went another route.
Ain't gonna happen.
So you really can't. So when they unleash this chaos, it's gonna turn on them.
Right.
All right, because it's gonna, it's like trying to control the fire. It turns, it comes back on you. All right.
I got a precept for you.
Go ahead, bring it out, brother.
This is the book of Job, chapter 18, verse 10. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side,
Yep.
and it shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side.
That's right.
That's what the elders going into. Your strength for the longest was deception, misdirection, and the sword. And all those things is going to come back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah.
While he's trying to, like it says in the book of Job, when he's getting ready to fill his belly, somebody just grab it real quick, Bob.
Yeah.
Because that day, when he's getting ready to go into his new world order, he's going to use deception, misdirection, and the sword. All right, but all that is going to come right back on
It's
his
gonna
head.
come back on them. And the crazy thing is that you got a lot of these racist Edomites that really can't wait to harm Jake. And we bring it out all the time. A lot of them really gonna be harming their own people.
Yep.
Because it's gonna break out between them. All right, because don't get me wrong, Esau about to fuck a lot of Jakes up, man.
Oh, yes.
All right,
Yep.
they about to shoot your asses down, bayonet you,
Yep.
burn your house, rape your mom in front of you, rape your
took
daughter
our
in front
daughters.
of you. Yeah, they gonna
They
get
mad,
you,
man. They
right?
coming.
Flip side of that door, a lot of Jake about to fuck Esau up too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so it's gonna be just a nasty, chaotic free for all. That it's just gonna be an all out. It's gonna be like
The Purge.
It's gonna be like playing what's
Grand
that game?
Theft Auto?
No, that game Gears of War on the open fight
Oh,
when there's no teams. Everybody running around with a Nasher.
definitely.
You know if you know what a Nasher is? It's like it's a pump shotgun that's a double barrel. Right, and so everybody got Nashers and
Clear the house.
right, and so everybody got them.
Definitely in the house.
So it's
Definitely is.
so
Double
the
barrel.
people just getting, it's just a bloodbath, man.
Everywhere.
Because there's no strategy,
Right.
Purge, man.
This is Job chapter 20.
Say it with your chest. This is Job chapter 20, verse 21. There shall, 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
And that straits, it goes into positions of difficulty. So while he's getting ready to, complete it, he's gonna be in straits. You know what I mean? It's gonna be so many monkey wrenches thrown in his plans. You know, that's how Bashim Yahushua work. You know, go ahead.
And that wicked, when he go into it, that wicked go into the labor. Meaning, look,
His
everybody
workers, his own people gonna turn on.
Exactly.
American citizens. These hard-working, angry-ass Americans.
That's right.
That's all on TikTok and YouTube, mad as hell. Right? They mad as hell, man.
Yep.
Especially these tax-paying people.
That's right.
Yeah.
They done paid all these taxes.
Yeah.
Put all this money into their IRAs, their 401ks.
Oh yeah.
You know? And they thinking, man, 10 more years, 5 more years. Right? And then they shit gone. That dude, like you said, he gonna get right back into that mode.
All right. Find his way. Yeah, that demon, that Rambo demon.
Right, he gonna get right back into that mode.
That commando demon.
Yeah, I was watching Mortal Kombat last night. I clicked on Mortal Kombat and I caught the scene when Jax told the dude, I did 6 tours, motherfucker.
Right.
They gonna jump right back into that mode, man.
Yep.
Lieutenant Jax Briggs.
Right.
They go have them fake ass arms.
Just like
Right.
a coon, go fight
Mortal
for Esau
Kombat.
6 times.
Yeah.
Who next, boss?
Jack.
Yeah. Who next, boss? Ass nigga, man.
Right, your own people, nigga, go get them. Okay.
Anything black.
Yes, sir.
Get him.
Yeah. Mow him down. Hey, what that nigga Jane gonna say? I'm worse than any one of these white men up here, boy.
Keep eyeballing.
That's that spirit. 6 tours. You wild as hell. You finished that? Go ahead, bro.
I'll read it again. This is Job chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he's eating.
Right, so the Lord gonna rain his fury upon you at the same time as all your own citizens and own people. All the people who are victims of your folly is coming at you, man.
Got him.
So they're gonna be coming at your senators, your House of Representative members, your mayors, your aldermen, anyone who's a representation of the system that has basically fucked them over. They're coming after, man. And they're gonna be coming after you, lawyers, damn, a lot of you judges.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
The citizens of America is gonna come at their at their authority.
Yep.
All right, they're gonna disregard it. You can get grabbed that in Second Ezra.
Oh yeah.
Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction drive nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another.
So that's going to be racially, but that's going to be socially, and that's also going to be political parties. Because if you can't see that the Republicans this covers everybody, the Democrats and the Republicans are literally going to go to physical war here in America.
Let's go.
And both of those parties contain all races of people.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a bloody free for all. All right. Go ahead, brother.
And swords in their hand.
The sword is a modern day gun, but they also gonna actually have literal swords. All right. Because daggers and swords, bulletproof vests don't help with. Don't stop those.
Right.
Hammers.
They don't stop those. Hey, I just said it 1,000 times. One of the number one killing instruments that's going to be used is going to be the hammer.
Oh yeah.
The hammer is going to be, because that's the one tool that almost everybody has in their house.
Yep.
And guaranteed, if you touch somebody's head with a hammer, their ability to fight you back diminishes. Right? And then if you hit them again, then you're probably gonna send them to the spirit world.
Yeah.
And if they survive the first one, all right?
That'd be like a Raid 2, I think it was. The bitch had 2 hammers.
Hammers, yep.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fucking light.
Yeah.
You catch
It's a great weapon.
It's a great one. It's like a tomahawk.
It's cheap.
It's a hammer.
A hammer.
Hey, if y'all ain't
No,
seen,
they have a such thing as a hammer. It's a hammer, but it's got a spike on the end of it. You know, like the tool that you pull the nails with. It's got a hammer has like teeth in it.
Yeah.
And then it's got a spike on it. It's called a hammer hog.
Damn.
It's gonna be like Gangs of New York.
Ooh.
You I ain't seen it.
Hey man.
Oh yeah, that opening scene in Gangs of New York. If you haven't seen it,
It's
watch
the only one I seen.
Watch it
Feel
tonight.
like sleep.
He said.
They was ready.
No, he said the
Whoopsie
old way. He said that we gonna fight they said they will fight the old way. He said good. You don't want to bring guns.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
And they fought the old way.
Beat the shit out of
the
each other.
fucking bullets is you're gonna need bullets for the food.
Right.
For the shit that's long distance, man. You know what I mean? Cause hey man, like the elder was going into, we coming into a time of manufacturing scarcity. So you're gonna want to save your bullets.
Shoot, we're in a time of manufacturing scarcity.
Right.
That's why the prices the prices are also up because your dollar is weaker.
Yeah.
But also everything's getting more and more scarce, and they're making it scarce.
Right.
Right, and then they're feeding you more, and the food is getting worse and worse and worse.
Right.
Right, you got to take more and more supplements to try to keep your body strong. The same supplements that should be in your fucking food.
You gotta get that sea moss.
Right. I always tell you that the evidence that they're messing with the food is in every grocery store. Every grocery store you go in, whether it be Trader Joe's, Jewel's, whole check. Notice I didn't say whole food. I said whole check.
Your whole check.
Whole check. Trader Joe's. Hit right. There's always an aisle with just supplements of vitamin B, C, A through C.
Yeah.
Yup,
Your zinc,
Walmart.
right. And why do you need A, B, C, D when you're in a grocery store?
Right.
When you're in right, because it's not in your fruits and vegetables.
Right.
That's why. It's
That's
not
right.
in your meats and poultry. Why
That's
is that?
right.
Because Esau's in control.
But
Wicked
but
is in control. And the people are mourning and the people are sick, man.
Yeah.
Potassium is supposed to be in bananas. You got an hour with the fucking bananas, then you got a big ass roll of potassium pills.
Right.
Hey, creatine generated from steak. You got some steak, then you got a big ass roll with some creatine. Vitamins B, C, D. You supposed to get all this from greens, oranges, but then you got a big ass roll full of this shit right next to each other. That don't click to your eye.
Right.
Then you got water.
Oh.
I ain't even gonna get into that.
It's only in America.
That shit make you, it devalue, man. Then you get the $10 ass alkaline water, and then the fucking plastic covering still got BPH in it that converts estrogen to testosterone and testosterone to estrogen, man.
Exactly.
We have to get the fuck out of this place, man.
That's right.
This is the safest we can get. Some high alkaline bottle water, but then it's coming in a plastic bottle.
Yep.
That's why you gotta pray over it.
Yep.
That's why, that's why you gotta pray over it.
I just did a video said praying on things.
Come on, man, that's the spirit. You gotta pray over it. That's why the scripture says in the book Ezekiel, the children of Israel shall eat their bread defiled amongst the Gentiles.
Yep.
And it also says what? Water by measure. They don't fucking water bottles. You gotta pay for it. You gotta pay your water bill. That's prophecy.
And damn near everybody in America got high cholesterol or diabetes and high blood pressure.
Diabetes.
They got one or the other or all three.
Or them niggas say the sugar.
All right? They got one or the other, all three. And it's not just Jay. Esau sick as fuck too.
Yeah.
This man, he don't care about, he's wicked to his own, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel 4, and I'm going to start at verse 10. And thy meat, which thou shalt eat, shall be by weight, 20 shekels a day. From time to time shalt thou eat it. Thou shalt drink also water by measure, the sixth part of an hin. From time to time shalt thou drink.
So there you go. You got water bottles. You got water bills. This shit is wicked, man. Straight wickedness, man.
Hey, this nigga is so wicked, bro. You gotta pay top dollar for the most significant resource on the fucking planet Earth.
What
the
they,
whole
what
Earth
they
is
showed,
fucked. Right.
No, so like they showed you that movie with the fucking kangaroos with Ice-T. Tank Girl.
Tank Girl, yeah.
Tank Girl. What is it?
I'm gonna have to go and break down and watch that movie.
You got to go, man. Come on, you gotta do it. 1995.
I remember that movie.
And look, but the dude, the Edomite, who had the thing, he was weaponized in the water. And that's a good significant scene in there because when the two girls first infiltrated him, they went into like a burlesque show. But it was all Edomites and all Rose. And who did they have coming out there stripping? 5-year-old girls, man. all little 5 to 10-year-old girls, and you had the elites and the Edomites who was controlling the water, and the bitches had went in there to infiltrate, but they was grown. They like, what the fuck is this? This sick. They threw that shit right in your face, man.
Wow.
They was weaponizing the water and throwing shows with infants and pedophilia, man.
Yep.
Right there, that movie Tank Girl heavy, man. That's a good fucking movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
Ezekiel 4 and 12. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of man in their sight. And the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them.
And if you go right there in this Jews, they got a bread called Ezekiel bread with that scripture on it.
Yep.
It's all wicked,
And
man.
it's high as hell.
Oh yeah.
High
So
and dry,
it costs way more than the other bread, man.
Yep.
And so it said you would eat your bread defiled. All right. I want you to think about this, man. There ain't enough cows in America, right? For all these burger places and these restaurants to be serving you beef.
Not for McDonald's alone.
That's tending.
Alone.
All right. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But between the giant, even though they're all losing and shutting down. Right.
Here we go. Here we go. Go ahead.
No, so basically,
No, go ahead, brother.
no, so basically the brother had went to the vegan fast or whatever, and so on these pamphlets that they was handing out, it says organic dog meat, and they got like I don't know if they pork chops or whatever, dog chops, man. They got dog chops. So it say that it's not real, but they're showing you that this is what they're manufacturing, man. This is what they're cooking right here, man. Yeah.
So get you used to the idea. So then it becomes normal.
Wow, set the table with man's best meat. So that's basically they telling you about the feed your dog.
That's a nice dog too, man.
But it says set the table with man's best meat.
Yep.
All right, with man's best friend.
Look at that.
Okay.
Wow. They grimy as hell.
What the fuck, man?
They were giving out
So now you get ready to be like Moab and Ammon now.
Eat your bread to
Right.
real, man.
We have a farm full of sheep and goats. They got farms full of dogs.
But you
And
know
cats.
what, Salaki, Elder?
And cats.
They want to have the
Rats,
sheep
too.
for the brothel.
Yeah.
They want to have the sheep
Well, that's
for the
in
brothel.
Europe.
Yeah.
I was talking about Ammon and Moab.
Oh, God.
Right, yeah.
Frogs and shit. They had something else on. It was
Oh yeah, man, Ammon and Moab eat anything that moves.
God knows.
If
If
it
it
moves
moves,
and it's spitting this and you can fit it in the pot, they cooking that shit.
No, but
God
they eat it while it's still fucking moving.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say.
That shit crazy.
I
as hell.
watched one grab a chicken by the neck. You know how a chicken is. You really gotta break the fucking neck.
Right.
That bitch grabbed that damn chicken. That motherfucker. That bitch got it. That was just spitting out the fat. Didn't even plug it. That motherfucker got it. But the bitch got
She
the
had it
head.
by the throat.
Yeah.
So she killed it
Yes.
like she was a damn animal.
Yes.
Wow.
Like
Most
lions.
people snap the neck. You know, I seen the old country women, they grab it and whip it and snap the
Yeah.
neck. It dies instantly. All right, or they hack it off. It dies instantly.
Man, hell no.
Right.
That bitch got
That's
suffocating.
kinda
so
violent.
it can- The head, you know, it's
Then
like,
that means that the meat's fucked up. Because
drilling.
it's full of all that fear and adrenaline and all that
Yeah.
tricks. Yeah.
The meat be tough
Because
as
an
hell.
animal that's going to be used for food is not supposed to know it's going to die.
Exactly.
So that's another reason we got to get out of here, because the way that they were mass producing,
God damn.
the way they were mass producing and killing the cows and things here in America, or the slaughterhouses, the animals were in complete and utter terror before they died.
Get
You know,
tortured,
it's
get
like
zapped.
it's like they know they're on their way to death. They're afraid.
Yeah.
So you eating all that, that's no good, man.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, the spirit of that animal is supposed to be at peace.
The animals,
Yep.
when the animal is going to be used for food or sacrifice, it's not supposed to know it's going to die, man.
Right.
But the way they mass produce food, like we said, the animals are literally in horror. They're afraid before they die, and
That's
so
right.
and then you wonder why everybody's getting sick.
Exactly.
Man, he a whole nigga, man.
Oh yeah, with the ponytail.
She thinks she got a one.
Yeah, that's Brother Joe, Uncle Joe. That's Uncle Joe.
No, not Uncle Joe.
Yeah, that dude's a nigga.
And the elites
sure.
do the same thing with these small cities, at these, like the Bohemian Grove and all that. They do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, kill them, get them terrified, and they kill them.
That's wickedness. Oh, and like going back to this wicked ass veganism thing.
That shit.
That's funny because look, the dog out the window. Eating that fake ass dog. But look, most of this shit they say is plant based. First of all, plant ain't supposed to be meat. It's two different type of whole entities. But nevertheless, it's plant based. That means it was conjured in a plant. That don't mean it came from the dirt. Like a dude, I was watching a dude do a breakdown a little while ago, but he said when that plant based meaning it was made, like it was cooped up.
So now they can sell it that way.
Exactly.
They can market it that way.
Exactly.
Because it was made in a processing plant, so it's plant based.
Yeah, exactly.
And they get lawyers down. It all makes sense because that's how Esau gets down.
Yes. So it's not really.
So the lawyers are sitting there because they always got a wicked ass, couple of lawyers in the war room. You know, well, right? They got there for the. Well, if you say it this way, you know, yeah.
That's wicked, man.
You know how they get down, man.
That's straight wickedness. And then going back to what the elder, was saying about the nerves in the animals, these slaughterhouses, a lot of times they don't even, like he said, like slaughter the animals or get them to grazing and stuff and making them. They just take. I watched these dudes make beef one time. This was years ago. They had a fucking live cow. They had a live cow. They threw the cow, like, they fucking shoving this cow with this fucking machine. They shove them in a meat grinder. Yeah.
They don't even kill them.
Then they put the horse on. He just walked right to the ground, Yeah.
It was so cool.
Alive. Hooves and everything. Hooves, horns. Then they put a horse right behind it. But it's all considered beef, man. They put the fucking horse, the hair, the hooves, the teeth, the eyes. And put it all as fucking processed out.
They don't kill it. They just it's scrambling, and you got this machine making all this noise. They hear the animals in front of them screaming. Animals know a duress.
They communicate.
Sound.
Yep.
They know a duress sound. All right?
Yeah, because they
hear all this duress. It's man, Esau is just cruel, man.
I got that.
They so cruel, man.
Damn.
Man, I can't wait.
This is Proverbs 12:10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
Cruel. They mercy is cruel. It ain't, listen. And that's why.
Their mercy is cruelty.
Fuck, man.
Complete cruelty. And Esau can't have that.
He cruel, man. I claimed all three of them. I'm in the spirit of slavery, nigga. How about that? You niggas going to the pit.
This shit gotta go, man. And the scripture said,
and
the trees are gonna rejoice.
Oh yeah, they have friends.
They ain't even hitting. Them dudes as fruity as fruit can be. They hitting each other.
Right. And she watching.
They got right. This little bro. Hey, that woman. That's a fine little woman right there.
Spinner too.
All right, little spinner. Kirby's little spinner too. And they just her friends.
Yeah, they fucking Dorothy and her crews. Ain't nobody trying to smash. That shit weak, man.
That shit weak as hell, but that's that feminine spirit. Look, ain't no woman that's a man friend in the Bible, man.
Every woman I've tried to be friends with, something happened, and there's usually a lot of smacking sounds.
Exactly.
You can't be friends with a woman.
I
tried exactly. Smack. I tried it.
Smack.
I know I had a chick, and literally 10 years we lasted, man. That's because I kept avoiding her. All right, because she had all these fine ass friends.
She kept at bay with that
and I knew that if I hit, I couldn't get to her friends, man. All right? And she had one friend in particular that I wanted bad, and she knew it. And she wanted to get with me too, man. And one night we was out, and the broad told me, "You off limits."
I know they with the spice, right?
And she told me.
Man.
And
you had to say
she
that.
broke it down. She said, "You off limits." She said, no, she already put the word out. She said, she said, you can't dodge. She said, you off limits. So she blocked it.
Of course.
Definitely blocked.
Running full court defense.
A couple months after that, she got me drunk. And done in pub. She got me.
Perfect. Big back.
And now we ain't been friends since. Right. It ain't right. I think it went down about 2 or 3 more times. All of a sudden, I was getting ghosted, and it's like, what? Damn, you was my shadow for 10 years.
Right.
That shit funny.
Hey, what that nigga Music Soul Child, he said, you used to laugh, now you get mad.
Right.
Damn.
I just
You know what? Because, man, she was so bad, I would show up to the bar with her, and she would get up. I would get the other bitches because of her.
Exactly.
Because they be like, damn, how you know?
That's the only time the friend zone is beneficial.
So she was. It was very beneficial for me, but it just goes to prove that you can't be friends with a woman.
Right.
You can't try it. But you know, Yahweh Ratazado, I get her back in the kingdom. So
Yes.
Yes, I got a precept.
bring it out, brother.
This is when y'all was talking about the whole water and stuff. This 1 Timothy 5:23. Drink no longer water, but use a little wine for thy stomach's sake and thy often infirmities. Like, you know that wine is better than water, man. Like these days, man.
Well, wine from then.
Oh yeah, that's true, because
Right.
that shit fucked up too.
Yeah,
You
'cause
got a lot of estrogen in it now, man.
Yeah.
You got a lot of,
God damn.
everything is fucked
just
up.
like
fucked
that
up.
ruined beer. You know, most American beers has estrogen in it.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
I'm not a big beer drinker. You know, never have been. Every now and then, you know, I learned that I like that IPA shit, and I like those what they call them, those lagers.
Lagers.
You know, whatever you call them, dark ones. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I'm in the mood, I might deal with one of them. But just like regular beer, I've never been a beer drinker like that.
Man.
And now those
all fucked up.
beers, you know, they put estrogen in the hops.
Right.
You know.
Damn.
You just
So and then you get this gut, you know.
Man, boo.
And and it's going, and look, the more stomach you got, hey, the more you begin to lose your erections. Think about that.
Yep.
So
More
drop
cortisol in your shit.
Drop them damn guts, man.
That's right, Kapata's
Yeah, it's more
You know,
cortisol.
you got a gut, you still getting it on. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, if you can't see
You know,
your shit, 'cause your gut away.
time will catch up to you. All right.
This fucked up. I got a precept.
Gotta lose that, brothers.
It ain't nothing. And I tell Jake all the time, it ain't nothing every other day. And you know, even for brothers that's so-called embarrassed to go to the gym, dude,
Work
it
out at home.
ain't, I was just gonna say, it ain't nothing. I tell brothers, I said, every other day, you do 100 jumping jacks in your room, do 100 mountain climbers, all right? Get you a little weight,
Oh, yeah,
anything,
do your abs.
do the clean and press. It ain't nothing to do that. That gut shit is nothing.
And I'm gonna tell you this. Let me tell you something that I learned too, man. In my experiences, the dude with the abs will get the bra before the dude with the huge shoulders.
Man,
Promise you. Promise you.
about that sex.
Yeah, the dude with the abs will get the dude. I mean, will get the bra before. Now the dude with the shoulders gonna get the bra too, but the dude with the abs gonna get
Big
it
ass
first.
shoulders.
Shoulders look like boulders.
hoes without nothing. That's about the women choosing y'all regardless. They chose you out the gate because they desires to the men.
Hey, look, man.
That Genesis 3:16.
Yeah, but you gotta be a man. Fuck that bullshit, man. I want to be I want this.
That's right.
I want
Shoulders,
this.
For real.
shoulders and ass.
It ain't-
Never let appearance be the interference.
That's right.
And that's what I learned from a real pimp. Straight up. I got a precept. No, you gotta get your shit together.
For real.
Hey, I got a cold freeze. They don't know nothing about
Actually,
being
man,
a pimp.
we're
In shape.
the salt of the earth, man. We're supposed to
In
look.
shape.
We're supposed to look better than the other.
That's
other
right.
People.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah,
Other
100%.
man. We ain't supposed to be sloppy and all that. That ain't how Jake supposed to come.
That's for them. Hey, somebody get Genesis.
So
right?
that's a part. Why do you think they were choosing, especially the Southern Kingdom, man? Forced slavery. They was jacked.
Yep.
That's right. I got I got a precept.
You can have it, brother.
Oh, don't.
I got the first view. It's all
Oh, it's the like.
It's all you. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, I got a precept just going into all of the madness, the food, that veganism, the beers,
Yeah.
and all that. This is Isaiah 24 and 4. It says the earth mourned and faded away. Cause and you gotta understand, we had land sabbaths, so the crops and the things that we did grow, it yielded more increase. You know, it was more in the food, but we didn't spray it with shit either. It said the earth mourned and faded away. The world languished and faded away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. It's because the so-called white man is in rulership, man.
Completely and utterly. Like that chick on the corner right there, we can literally see her ass. All right? Now, in our kingdom, that's not going to be allowed.
No.
Exactly.
All right? It's not going to be allowed because you got to assume somebody popping that.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a lot of somebody. But the point being though is that, you know, I enjoyed it, but I ain't supposed to see that.
Right.
You understand? As much as it's still kind of vexing because we know it ain't supposed to be so. And then she's got an element of pride on her too.
Of course. It's Pride Month.
You know,
Unintended.
but no,
It's
because
true.
she has a false sense of security that it's okay to walk around like that.
With a group of men.
Because you best believe it's somebody that peeped of the day, and they waiting for that when the lights go out. They gonna remember. They gonna have that picture in their head.
Diego.
Diamond.
Hey.
Oh, Diamond, I follow you home every night. Diamond.
Yes.
I gotta look more to it. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on you, Diamond. This is verse 5. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof because they have hey, and it's the spirit that the elder just said that. Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. See? It says, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned and few being left. This place is fucked, man.
Right.
You know, just like when you read the book of 2nd Esdras, it said, he told Esdras, he said, those that were mighty before thee were mightier than thee. As they are, that's right, in stature. And those that after thee be weaker. So going into our time, hey bitch.
That's right. That's right. This is the definition of language. Because the brother brought out that Isaiah, man. It said the earth does language. The definition for language is a person or living thing.
The spirit. I was gonna say, damn, man.
It's a person or living thing that loses or lacks vitality to grow weak or feeble.
Wow.
So the whole world, everything is fucked up.
Then only that, that effeminate spirit.
Yes.
In America, on the way here, I saw two Edomite dudes. Both of them have to be about 6'3", 6'4". All right, they had on black cutoff shorts, where it was so high where the pockets were coming from out of them. Right, they had on fishnet stockings. Damn. With them high heel kiss boots.
Yeah.
Right, and they had on netted shirts, see-through netted shirts, and they had on what do you call them things that women wear? A duster. When they wear like a sweater that's open and it's long, you know it's called a duster, right? Yeah. And then both of them had on dusters.
God damn.
And they would walk right after I talked to you. I went to go grab something to eat, and that's what I saw.
The village.
I was sitting there eating, right, and then the village people came by. Exactly. And I'm like, great. This is like I really wanted to see that. I didn't want to see that.
That's
a vexation. All right.
That's what this nigga Andrew Tate said. He said this shit is weak. He said I'm gonna show you how stupid this place become. Andrew Tate, he was watching TV. He said I'm gonna show you something. Watch this stupid shit. He said, man. He said, how the fuck is this the number 2? Well, this ain't the number 2 movie. He said they want you to see this stupid shit. He said, who wanna do this, man? I wanted to watch TV in the 80s. I wanted to be Steven Seagal. This shit is something.
Right.
I wanted to be Steven Seagal, man.
Right.
Fucking dudes up. This is something. Cut it out. Now they won't show you no shit like that on TV. But they want to show you Ant-Man.
Right.
This dude is something.
The closest thing we got today is John Wick.
That's right.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's probably the manliest thing out there.
Shit.
And they still go out because they got women in there whooping on 30 dudes by herself.
Fuck that. I'm in that Charles Bronson spirit.
Ha! Chopping shit.
Halle Berry.
Right. You know? Look,
Yeah,
right.
exactly. This last
Little 125-pound spinner.
She
Halle
put him in the
Berry.
arm bar and all that.
Right. Triangling people,
I wish you
double-legging
would.
people.
Bitch, I'm gonna grab your
You
shirt
see
just
that
like
little,
this.
You see that little, in the latest one, the little Japanese brother was fighting with her father.
Yeah.
Now the scene was cold as hell. Don't get me wrong, but you know, but her going hand in hand with when she fought them two big ass dudes.
Right. Right.
Like
Come
this
on,
big
man.
nigga.
Right. She
Big ass nigga.
fought
Brandon Carter.
two big, like 270-pound powerlifting type dudes.
Come on, man.
With armored suits on.
Come on, man. They
So
arm
they
way
got
more
on
than your
armor.
whole body.
Right, they got on armored, armored. All their suits was armored.
Oh yeah,
You know, and she going blow for blow with them.
Debo, that's a female.
Right. She getting hit. She getting hit, coming back.
Right, she
That's
taking a
crazy
shot, then
as
coming
hell.
back.
She just taking shit.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man.
I'm like, damn, man, this little petite bra got a jaw.
Right.
Come on, man. Her whole damn face would have been kid. Getting hit with these big ass lunch boxes. Get out of here, man. But that stir up a spirit of pride in these that's that I am woman hit me raw bullshit. That
Woman queen.
yeah, that woman man, I wouldn't. You couldn't
I have
watch
not
that
seen it
bullshit.
yet, and I
See,
will
we was
not.
at the same time.
No.
I didn't even watch I watched Black Panther. I said I'd never watch this shit again.
And
I didn't watch
You know
that.
what? I
None
can't
of that
stand
shit.
Viola Davis, man.
Black bitch.
Oh, I hate her.
She's become like and it was funny because when she first like hit the scene, I was like, this is a pretty unattractive woman. And
She
now
got manlier,
all
manlier.
her femininity is just feminine qualities is gone.
Bitch play the president.
All right.
All type of shit. General, always a general. She got manly as fuck, man.
She always in control of a whole bunch of mighty men.
Right.
You got all these muscle-bound dudes standing around fully armored
That
with
can
weapons,
fight,
and
shoot.
she giving out orders.
Right.
She trying to rebuke Black Adam.
Yeah, oh yeah, she did try
Drop at the end of shit.
to get the fuck
Talking
out
about
of here,
basically, hey,
man.
look, cool out. All I'm saying, phone them on you. We got something for you, nigga. So you either gonna get down or lay down. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Soon the movie come on, he destroyed like a whole goddamn platoon.
Right.
But he getting rebuked by this old nigga woman, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here,
They got
man.
her daddy
The
Esau.
Rock like fucking 50, man. This dude's still 265, all muscle, man. He got this little black bitch. This is crazy, man. And you niggas don't have no problem with this, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Proverbs 29.
I was thinking that. That's sweet.
This is the book of Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Right, so what? Since our people's not, not in power, and we got Esau Edom in power, the whole world is languishing. But Elder, can I jump to verse 16?
Go ahead, brother.
Proverbs 29 and 16 says, when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. Right, Esau Edom, his lineage, his kind, they're multiplying. What? That scripture say, it's going to be for the sword. But
Yep.
what? They're multiplying, they're spreading. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So what? We shall see their fall. We're seeing their fall right now. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that fall.
That's right. Yeah, you seeing it crumble, man. Which is what keeps us going.
Yep.
All right, because, man, everybody, I'm frustrated too, brothers. I'm frustrated every day, man.
Man,
That's
Don't
right.
think that I'm mad every day. I just have to,
Every day.
But the flip side of it is that I can actually see our works is not being done in vain.
That's right. That's right.
All right? It's not being done in vain. The Lord promised us, and the Lord is not, a man that he should lie. He made promises, man. So he's going to keep them. He's keeping it all his word. He's bringing down Babylon, man.
right. And
I can't even see how it's standing right now.
Con.
It's like that the Black Knight in Monty Python. He cut off all, he hopping around on one leg. Oh, it's a flesh wound. It's like, right. Like, dude, you lost.
I got it real quick. No, this is
a lot of brothers too young. They ain't. I said Monty Python.
They don't know about that.
Fuck is that?
The Apostle Bar always pulling out. The Apostle
That was like that rap. That rap. What the fuck is that?
This is Ecclesiastes.
That's for the old folks.
This Ecclesiastes 7:7 going to what the Elder Malcolm was saying, and it's because he's wise. Shit, I'm mad. The scriptures, Ecclesiastes 7:7 says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. So you people have been destroyed with what? Esau's gift, with his welfare system, all right, with his option of a false sense of hope, his freedom, his liberal lifestyle.
Yep.
Y'all been destroyed. That was the gift that destroyed you, but we actually understand that we still being oppressed. So yeah, we mad as hell. Hey, the Lord mad. He said he angry every day with the wicked. So who are you niggas to play? Who are you niggas to play? Scriptures say it's better to be in the house of mourning than the house of mirth. We want mourning, not my crib, because you niggas can't come over there anyway. Mirth like M-I-R, not D-Mirth.
Right.
But it's better to dwell in the house of mourning. We in the house of mourning. We got on sackcloth, man. We crying and sighing for the abominations that's done in the midst thereof. Because we fucking mad, man.
Yeah, we tired of seeing these weak ass people over.
Soft.
God.
Soft.
You know, we're tired of it, man.
That's right.
We're tired of the imbalance, man.
That's right. That's
You know,
right.
I get tired every time I turn on the computer. Some loudmouth ass woman, no matter what tribe, what
cackling,
what house she comes from,
cackling.
You know, the heathen women, and all of them got, you know. It's like it's so many women with platform, and the ones that aggravate me the most are the ones who picking up the Bible, especially the ones that know the Israelites. I can't even get mad, you know, at the heathen picking up the Bible. They don't know no better. But these ones that instead of trying to put up scriptures and have a platform to teach,
Trying to correct you.
You're right, saying they're prophetess and all that.
Trying to
we're tired
correct
of that imbalance, man. Right.
Yep.
We want to see the order restored.
That's right.
All right. We want to see our people avenged for what's done. We want to see the 2/3 get wiped out and come back righteous because they're a hindrance. They're unreasonable and they can't be fixed.
Going into that imbalance, this is Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom.
Yep, there it is, man. Right. And we are the lowly. Exactly.
Yep.
Right? And we have wisdom, but yet the scriptures clearly say that wisdom maketh a wise man mad. So how are we not supposed to be mad? Y'all just angry all the time.
You damn right. You're right. Hey, the Lord angry every day at the wicked. Shut up, bitch.
Hey, the scriptures say the souls of the just will complain continually.
He say he put a
Hey,
mark.
you even got angels. I mean, you even got Jakes, you know, in the spirit world before the Lord, before the throne of the Lord. You know, every brother that we lost, now we got even more of a voice, an advocate. Right. Like, please go get them.
Right.
I just left there. You know, go get them. Right. So, you know, we like, Lord, please hurry up. And if you're not in that mind state, man, you should be praying for the destruction of Babylon every day, man. All right? Because I don't know about y'all, man, but I want my foot on my enemy's necks, man. That's right.
And on their women head.
Exactly.
Ruling class mentality.
Go ahead, what you got?
This is James 5, and I'm going to start at verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered.
That's going back to that decadence that the elder was talking about when we first started. Go ahead.
And the rust of them shall be a witness against you.
Right? The Saudi prince just made another declaration against the dollar.
Come on, man.
All right? This is done. All right? He just made another declaration against the dollar, man. So, you know, and he's defiant. He's straight defiant. You know, when he basically that worm, that womb. Go ahead, brother.
And shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You shall heap treasure together for the last days.
Yep, so they collecting all this stuff up. Only to have to run that straight to us.
Run it.
Run that shit. All right?
Hand over them handovers.
Exactly. They gathering up all this gold, silver, and precious stones, and all the shit they got. only to have to give it to us anyway.
You gonna
Right.
have to
Y'all
lower
took it
that
from us,
shit
we
like
taking it
that.
right
Oh,
back.
that shit.
Run
Right?
it. God took it from us, we taking it right back.
Yeah, the Ark of Titus, you know, is a memorial of your rape, robbery, and murder, along with other famous artifacts and memorials that you made to celebrate your pillaging, your murder and pillaging, which now you want to remove from the history books and not talk about it and call someone racist for bringing out your racist activity.
To look white, to look like to look like a pure white Christian. I just wanted to bring this out real quick because the elder had alluded to it and quoted it.
And some of the most heinous crimes in the history of mankind have been done by people calling themselves Christians.
Christians.
They have no place to call anybody a terrorist.
That's the biggest
No
terrorist
Christian,
organization ever.
no Christian has the right to call any other group or any other people a terroristic group.
That's
You
right.
know they had niggas looking at Muslims crazy for 5 years.
I
And
just-
Muslims- go ahead.
I believe the second invasion of Iraq, when they were talking about America's gonna have a crusade, that's what made them fucking jihad fight twice as hard. And that's how they had a crusade. They reminded them fucking the Christians, man, coming in there and fucking them up.
Because that's what it was. That's what it was. It was a modern day version of that. This Revelation 6 and 10, because the elder was talking about they complain in the spirit world. It says, and they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Yahweh, holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell in the earth? So this is waiting. Everybody waiting. We waiting. The brothers in the spirit world waiting. Anybody with a fucking brain is waiting for the so-called white man to be destroyed. That's why the scripture say in the book of Romans,